I'm pleased to welcome you all to this workshop on establishing agricultural risk sharing and financing mechanisms, whose objective is to deliberate on how we can unlock the full potential of African agriculture by scaling up financing for its development. From the onset, let me also say how delighted I am that we have been able to partner and collaborate with the Agriculture Finance Corporation of Kenya in co-financing this event. And I want to recognize the Honorable Franklin Bett, who is the chairman of the Agriculture Finance Corporation. Thank you for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, agriculture today accounts for about 32% of GDP in Africa, and is the sector that offers greatest potential for poverty reduction and job creation, particularly among the vulnerable rural population and urban dwellers with limited job opportunities.
Well, I think it's been a wonderful gathering of a very wide range of stakeholders, and that is very impressive, covering many countries in Africa, as well as people all the way from ministers and governors of central bank to civil society to people who are working at the grassroots level. And so I think it has been a very good mix and the perspectives of many different stakeholders, which I think is very, very important for us to drive this process further.
I feel after today, money will no longer be a problem to African farmers, especially the youth that have no collateral. I think they'll find a way around to make it up.
I think in the agricultural sector, the youth have not really been carried along. So in this meeting, they will see the need why the youth should be involved in agribusiness and why they should finance youth in agri.
One thing we would like to see is that a number of banks would accept to lend to farmers. And we are going to work with the government. We want to see most of the government officials here to come to us to help us give them some resources to be able to give to the banks so that they can also do the set up the financing facilities in their countries.
L'importance pour le Burundi, c'est d'abord de partager notre expérience en matière de développement du monde agricole. Et comment est-ce que nous sommes en train de faire pour que le secteur agricole puisse être réellement recommandé dans notre pays et puisse être aussi contribué au développement de l'Afrique. Donc c'est déjà Son Excellence, Monsieur le Président de la République, a déjà proclamé que le ministère de l'Agriculture et de l'Élevage est un ministère pilote au Burundi pour impulser le développement économique de notre pays de manière générale, mais aussi contribuer au développement de notre Afrique.
The dialogue has begun. Now, what will come out at the end is a commitment, a plan of action to take this further. This is the beginning of the dialogue. There will be several other dialogues, but what is agreed here today will be a plan of action which will build on what happened in Dakar, build more here, and then going forward. So a consensus around how do we minimize the risk of investing in infrastructure. That's the core issue, and the discussion around the mechanism for risk mitigation, I think, has broad support, and we'll leave here with a strong commitment to do that.
We felt the importance to be a part of this because we are redefining how we are engaging in the agricultural space for good on the African continent. It's great that ADB is leading this discussion, and we are keen on understanding how it is that we can forge partnerships and work on this framework that they provide.
This morning's session has been quite enlightening. We have been told how to integrate and bring in relationship between different levels of farmers, different levels of value chain, and that is what I think that collaboration is very important for the future of Africa in terms of food productivity. So
I think it's a validation that all the solutions that we need to fix the massive financing gap exist, and these exist on the continent, and then that the audience give us the mandate to go and deploy them.
It's very exciting to see something that we've worked on for so long coming to life, and it's also very exciting to be in Nairobi. My main thing that I'm very happy with regards to this workshop is the way we've done it. We've conceptualized it in Abidjan, and we've worked with very talented, proactive and professional people here in Nairobi who have allowed us to make this happen. It's a big scale event, and also it's competing with other very big and important events, but everything went seamlessly. The turnout is amazing, the discussions are very vibrant, everyone plays along, so it's a very, very good moment. We don't have the sun, but I don't think there's anything you can complain about being in Nairobi.
I believe that perhaps we're always a bit ambitious, and we always think we can do perhaps more than the time allows us. But nevertheless, we've tried to promote as much participation of the different participants, and have tried to get as many comments as possible, because this will help African Development Bank, and indeed it will help all of the countries represented. They can learn from the mistakes and the successes that have been found in other countries.